Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. I'm DJ Unification, also known as Double Dragon 912. And today, let's stop being silly. I am doing my top 10 favorite PS3 fighting games of all time. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the PS3 caught a lot of flack during this period in the fighting game industry, because they always used to develop games for 360, then port them over to PlayStation 3. And the PlayStation 3, a lot of developers did not know how to develop for their architecture. Their cell architecture was way before its time, and it took them a minute to learn how to develop for it. But they eventually got around to it, because you saw awesome looking games like Last of Us and Uncharted. Like, Naughty Dog knew what to do with it. They made that mug look beautiful. Hate on them PS3 all you want. It's just the hardware was just harder to develop for, and they did have some bangers on there. So I was on the end of the PS3, ladies and gentlemen. I caught a lot of flack during this time period. Where you get a PS3? PS3 sucks. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, they used to go off on me, but I stuck with my PlayStation. I was a PlayStation guy. I always stuck with them, and to me, PlayStation had the better games, the better exclusives. Those not now another 360 game looked as good as any of the PS3 exclusive. Y'all can at me on that one, for real. Y'all gotta see it. Put Uncharted beside Gears of War, or put Last of Us beside Gears of War. You see the difference, I'm trying to tell you. So anyways, I had to get it off my chest. Let's get on to this, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 10 on my top 10 favorite PS3 fighting games of all time has to be Persona 4 Arena. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Persona 4 Arena was a great game. I'll say this much: if you've played, how can I say this? If you have played Persona 4 on the PS2, this takes place directly after the Persona 4 game. I mean, it goes straight into it. It's like so many weeks later, and it take place directly after the end of the Persona 4. If you have not played Persona 4 yet, play it first before you play this game, before you go through the story mode or whatever, because it's basically like a fighting game with RPG elements in it. It takes place directly after Persona 4, and it's a continuation of the story. And I shout out to Atlas for doing that. They did a good job with that. Man. Anyway, let me get to the fighting game. The fighting game is amazing. You play with all your favorite Persona 4 characters. The main guy you play with, I think, is Oricum. I can't remember his name. You got Teddy on there. You got Chie Hard. You got the other chick with the fan. I always forget her name. She's hard. And then, as a twist, they added the Persona 3 characters in there. You got, what's her name? The main hot chick on Persona 3. I can't remember her name right now. She was like your senpai or whatever. Can't remember her name. Y'all see it. I have it going up there. She was hot. They have Argus, the robot that's protecting those dudes from Persona 3. And all the Persona 3 characters in there. And what's so tight about this game, when you click, when it's just on the screen, it had the Persona 3 music going, then you click on the screen again, it had the Persona 4 music going on. But it's a tight game, ladies and gentlemen. This game, like I said, it takes place directly after Persona 4 Arena. And not Arena, the main game, and this time you're stuck inside of school, and I ain't gonna spoil it because it's very story driven, and it's got some normal tight fighting games, and I love this game, ladies. And I'll beat it with my boy, the main character on there, Uzanagi. How he be summoning stuff, and got the crazy announcer, Teddy be announcing, and then even the other hot chick, she be announcing sometimes. The superstar, I forgot her name. Probably R. Last I said. Been a minute since I played Persona 4, and me and names, I had to tighten up with that. But anyways, coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 10 has to be Persona 4 Arena. Excellent fighting game. Excellent fighting game.
Round 2. Fight!
You will come out on top. You're unstoppable. Get on. Can it really be? That won't be that easy. Has the battle been decided? The opponent's still standing.
have to hit me like you meant it.
But you're the one who challenged me.
And who is that imposter? The real Teddy is so more adorably huggable than that.
A fake Teddy?
I knew you'd win, Sensei. You are the top contender after all.
Who are you?
You really want to know? Then move on to the next.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this countdown rolling. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 9 has to be Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I got this game day one because I was like, oh my God, they got the Tekken characters crossing over the Street Fighter characters. Man, what more can you ask for? It's like a fighting game player's dream come true. And I love this game, ladies and gentlemen. It caught a lot of flack because the gym system was crazy. A lot of people couldn't get with the new system. I understand. But to me, it was a great game. And then, unfortunately, we would never see a Tekken cross Street Fighter because Namco making buku money off Tekken 8. They don't make some money off me off Tekken. Tekken is doing so well over there. They ain't finna cross that over. So you ain't gonna never see that. But I was glad we was able to get Street Fighter cross Tekken where you can see Ryu crossed over with Jin and I think Kazuya in this game too. A whole bunch of characters. The Namco and Tekken characters. My girl Alicia in there. Unfortunately, this thing also caught a lot of flack because they had all 12 DLC characters stuck behind a paywall. And somebody data mined Street Fighter Cross Tekken and they found out that the characters were always on the disc. And by them being on this, you had to pay like so many much dollars to get those characters. And man, it caught a lot of flack. A lot of people was pissed. Yeah, to quote my younger brother, they were big mad. They were Super Saiyan big mad. That's my brother's term. Don't try to take that term, y'all. I know y'all be stealing folks stuff from me, so don't take that term. That's big ant stuff. But yeah, they were Super Saiyan big mad about that DLC that Capcom did, and that game never recovered from it. But other than that, it's a great game, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoyed it. Crazy storyline, awesome team ups on there. Yeah, Ken, Ryu, Ken, who else we have there? Chun-Li, and they always used to team up with whoever the Namco character was, Law and somebody else. But man, it was a great game, ladies and gentlemen. Like, crazy story, love the story to it, love the gameplay, switching in and out. What more can you ask for, ladies and gentlemen? It's a great game. Besides the flack it caught, I love it. Still got my copy to this day. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 9 has to be Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
She's back down now. You win.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 8 has to be Tekken VI. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the first game to me, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section, where Tekken got into the customization options. And I used to play with my girl Asuka all the time on that one. Oh, she had her in a little skirt. I had Asuka looking right. And in Tekken 6, seemed like the women's thighs were bigger. You know, I look at stuff like that. Forgive me, y'all. I'm a man, straight man, and I look at them thighs. It seemed like on Tekken 6, the thighs were bigger than they are on Tekken 8. I'm just saying. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section, my Tekken players. But yeah, man, Asuka. I used to play with Alicia back then too, but I more played with Asuka. And I think I didn't find out how good Elisa was at the very end, toward the end of the life cycle of this game. This game was very fun. I used to play with my homie Quinn. Quinn first, I think he let me win a couple of times. Then all of a sudden he crackled out and started beating me down, you know, like he normally do. But hey, one of these days I'm gonna get me and Quinn gonna have some more fights eventually, and I'll record it if he let me, you know. Shout out to my brother Quinn. But ladies and gentlemen, this game was great. The fighting system was on great. What made this game, if I had to gripe, my only gripe to this game was they introduced this new character called Lars. To this day, I can't stand Lars. And I ain't the only one. A lot of people don't like Lars. People say they don't like Lars because he's cheap or whatever. Ain't no such thing as cheap in fighting games. A lot of people don't like Lars because they went through that HCW hockey stick on Tekken VI. And you had to play with Lars to unlock all that other stuff with him and Elisa. Even though Elisa with him, I still like Elisa. But going through that little beat 'em up mode was long and dragged out. It was ridiculous, y'all. God, that beat 'em up mode was ridiculous. I remember because I went through it. Because I was trying to do it for, you know, when I was doing the Get Hype series, Get Hype for Tekken 8, and I tried to go through that thing. I got so frustrated with it. I just said, hey, y'all, I ain't gonna finish it in time. I ain't gonna finish it in time. We're going straight to Tekken 7. I just skipped past it with the Tekken 7 because that beat 'em up mode is long. Don't get me wrong. I love me some beat 'em ups, and it's a decent beat 'em up. But it's just long and dragged out, and it's just ridiculous. That's why they won't never say it, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's why a lot of people don't like Lars right there, because of that mode on Tekken 6, that beat 'em up mode it forced you to go through to unlock all the characters. It was ridiculous. That Tekken, y'all, I appreciate y'all thinking outside the box, but whew, that mode right there, you want to pull your hairs out. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we actually get to the online modes of it. It's real fun playing online in the lobbies. Me and my homeboy Quinn used to play all the time, and just a fun Tekken game. It's Tekken, ladies and gentlemen. Can't go wrong with Tekken. Tekken was off the chain. Look, still, to me, in my opinion, I think Tekken 6 was more better. That's a crazy word, on PlayStation 3 than it was 360. I know I get a lot of arguments about that, but I think it was. But I'm gonna be quiet. I digress on that. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me keep moving. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 8 has to be Tekken 6.
Final round. Fight. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we got to keep moving right along. Moving right along. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 7 has to be KOF 13 or King of the Fighters 13. Same thing. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this game was amazing. I remember when it first came out. Online was crap. All that online sucked. This game is real off the chain. First came out on PS3, and you know, I'm a diehard KOF fan, so I had to get this one. But just you didn't know, they did remake this for PS4. They called KOF 13 Ultimate Edition or something. I played the online. I first played when it first came out. I think I was playing against some developers of the game, and they was straight whooping me. God, they were whooping me, and then it was hard to find a match. You know, they posted that fixed the online, made it where it's rollback netcode, but I couldn't find a match when it The game first came out on PS4 and Nintendo Switch. But I digress. But other than that, Lazy, it's a great game. KOF at its finest. A lot of people like this one as the best because they said KOF did the sprites all crazy, all good. And a lot of people hated on KOF 12, said it was the worst game. I like KOF 12. I ain't have no problem with KOF 12. KOF 12 was like the sample mode before KOF 13 came out. The same type of sprites, but the only difference between KOF 12 and KOF 13 was the sprites were too zoomed in. They were too close. As KOF 13, they zoomed them out. And it didn't have Maya on it. And 12 technically wasn't storyline based. It just was, it seemed like they just threw it together. But I ain't got no problem with 12. I see where people have problems with it. But me being a diehard KOF fan, I had to get 12. 12 and 13. Great games, but we talking about 13 right now. Basically, in this storyline, this is where pretty much Ash, his story ends right here. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not spoiling it. I'm just saying his storyline ends right here. I was glad because I ain't never liked Ash. Ash was trash. Although on the new KOF, I use Ash sometimes because he got some good moves on there. He right on KOF 15. I give him that. I give y'all credit where credit due. SNK. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, great game to have. See if you can pick it up. It's on PS3 and it came out on the PS4 and Nintendo Switch. So it's out on holiday consoles too. It's great to have in your collection. Great fighting game to have. Love it. 3-on-3. Can't go wrong with it. It had my boy Robert and them on there. Robert, Ryo, and Takuma came back on this one. Great game, ladies and gentlemen. So coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 7 has to be KOF 13.
Ready. Go!
夢だけガチョンガチョンどうぞキューレンブムササリムササリガチョン
エリク
ガチョンガチョンキューレンブよっ日本一
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we had number 6. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 6 has to be Denki Bunko Fighting Climax. Wow, I might have mispronounced that, but that's what I called it. This is a PS3 exclusive to this day. It's a PS3 exclusive. This is literally an anime fighter. It's one of the greatest anime fighting games I've ever played. Got Kirito, his wife Asuna. Who else we got in there? Got old girl Tigra from Toradora. Got old boy from the Rah Rah Rah. Shouts out to Nato Matt. He put me on him. Even got some Virtua Fighter characters. Cause Sega published this. It got old dude from the main character Akira. I forgot his name. Main character from Virtua Fighter, and it got Pan from that from Virtua Fighter. All clumped up in one awesome fighting game. Anime fighters at its finest. Great fighting game. I don't think you have assist partners on here, but just the sheer number of anime characters on this game You will love it, ladies and gentlemen. All type of anime characters on the game. Most people say, well, anime people in the game, they don't transfer right. No, these are great normals, great super moves. Kirito got his little move where he just dash and everything. The black swords that they call him, man. This game is all the time. I have countless of awesome hours that shout out to my homie Nato Madden and Jonathan. We used to play this game all the time. I used to have it up on my old channel. I might get to see the gameplay footage you probably seen, probably some old footage, or I might make some new footage. Haven't tried it yet, but yeah, man, this is a great game, ladies and gentlemen. PS3 exclusive to this day. I wish the PS4 version of this would have came out in America. They kept that over there in Japan. And on the PS4 version, upgrade version, they added old girl from Devil as a Part-Time Machine on there. And then they added another Sega character, tall looking chick with blonde hair, not blonde hair, but silver hair, she on there. So they added some more characters on there. But yeah, Denki, Bunko, Fighting Climax, loved it. First saw it at a retail spot I worked at, and man, I said I had to get that game. To this day, that game's still exclusive. And I wish they bring it back out to modern day console, because that's how good I think the game is. Not think, I know the game is. But ladies and gentlemen, coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 6 has to be Denki Bunko Fighting Climax.
Round 2. Fight.
甘いです
新作国点
やりますね終わりです今です即が最高
任せた
エビ巨竜国点
この手
切る速だ叫んじゃね
終わりですかお願いします
買いたくなかったんだ
力が溢れてきます若い形
いけるぜ
きついぜ
もう少し骨があると思っていました
よかった
大丈夫あなたには私がついていますよ
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to number 5 at the halfway point. Thank you guys and girls so much for sticking with me for so long. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 5 has to be Dead or Alive 5. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this was the first game that finally came back to PlayStation consoles. If you didn't know, I think the Igoraki, whatever the guy name was, he didn't like Sony. He kept all his games on Xbox. I don't even think he wanted to make the first Dead or Alive on PlayStation. He used to say, well, the Saturn version is the definitive version. He used to always say that. You know, Dead or Alive 2 came out on PS2. And then we didn't get Dead or Alive 3 or Dead or Alive 4. They were both OG Xbox exclusive to this day. I wish Tecmo needed to make a collection of that and bring that back out. Cause them some great games. But this was the first entry that finally came back to PlayStation consoles. And this was what tight, ladies. I played through the whole story mode of this. And the story mode was pretty tight, ladies. And good, normal. If you're a Dead or Alive fan, you're going to like this one. This is before they started doing that crazy DLC stuff that they were doing. Because that what happened to Dead or Alive 6. They kind of messed it up with all that DLC that pretty much locking everything behind the paywall. You don't do that to a fight game fan. They don't like that. We don't like that. But 5 was good, ladies and gentlemen. Great fighters. Who else on there? My girl Kasumi. What? Tina, hot. All the girls on here hot, and it's mainly, you know, I know a lot of people don't take Dead or Alive serious, but if you look past all the fan service, which I don't mind, I love the fan service. I'm a straight man living in America. Living in America. Let me stop being silly. Well, who doesn't like fan service? But if you look past all the fan service, there's actually a decent fighting game in there. This is where they took destructible environments to a whole nother level. Dead or Alive were the first people to do that. In my opinion, I played a lot of fighting games on this earth, but Dead or Alive were the people that took it to another level. And Dead or Alive 5 is no slouch. Looks good, good graphics. This is a good game, ladies and gentlemen. I love this game. They did a great job on Dead or Alive 5. That's why I come at number 5 on my list. So coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 5 has to be Dead or Alive 5. Moving right along. Moving right along. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I got another one for you. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 4 has to be Chaos Code. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the longest time, Chaos Code was stuck as a PS3 exclusive, and it was only digital only. That's the only way you can play this game. But shout out to Nintendo Switch. They rebought that game back out on Nintendo Switch. Now you can get a physical copy of it. Only in Play Asia. I think the physical only came out in Japan. But that's the one I will get in my collection eventually. Eventually, I'm going to buy that Chaos Code physical version of this. Chaos Code is a great game, ladies. We love this fighting game. Different characters. They look like anime fighters, but I think who was my favorite one on there? Old girl that was a ninja. She bad and sexy too. Hard. Used to play with her a lot. And shout out to my homie Nate, Jonathan, and my homie Tony. All three of us used to play this game all the time over there at Nate's house. It was fun. I ain't stop being silly. But this one, ladies and gentlemen, I actually was able to compete with them on this one. They didn't beat me down so bad on this one. This one I was actually able to compete with them. And all great characters, ladies and gentlemen. I think Nate's favorite characters on there with the old girl, brother and sister team up together. They had super moves together, and they fought you all the time. You didn't know who to hit, because both of them be fighting. And it's a great game, ladies and gentlemen. Great fighting game, anime. I guess you can call this one anime fighter. And it's good, ladies and gentlemen. You can actually pick, like I said, you can pick Chaos Code up on the Switch now, and then the sequel to it, Chaos Code New Signs of Catastrophe, it's on PS4. You can download on PS4. I don't know if they ever made a physical version of New Signs of Catastrophe on PS4. I'm not for sure if they did, but for the longest time it was digital only on PS4, and it was exclusive. Now I think you play that one on Nintendo Switch too. But pick this game up, ladies and gentlemen. Now, fighting game fans, you would like this. You really like it. One of the characters on there, he reminds you of Capcom's Dante. I forgot his name, but he good too. Great game, ladies and gentlemen. Love me some Chaos Code. So coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 4 has to be Chaos Code. KO.
これに懲りたら二度と首を突っ込むなよ。
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to the last 3. Thank you guys and girls so much for sticking with me so long. Here we go. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 3 has to be Street Fighter 4. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this game came out in a time where, fighting games was kind of like not really around. And Street Fighter 4 just came out and brought everybody to fighting games. And that song, Indestructible, dun, dun, dun. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But when that song first came out, it was hype. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was real hype. My criticism, I don't know to criticize things in my top 10, but my criticism with this game was the characters was too slow. Basically, this game if you play Street Fighter 4, then go back and play the Street Fighters before that, they're a lot faster. I ain't gonna lie to you. Street Fighter 3, Third Strike, a lot faster. What else? Street Fighter 2 and the Alpha games, they're a lot faster than Street Fighter 4. It's just real slow because, when you do your super move, it got to pause to do a cinematic, and they, they give you all day to block. In my opinion, it's just a lot slower than the other games. Besides that criticism, though, it's a great game, ladies. I enjoyed that bit of it because I ended up buying all the iterations of it. I got Street Fighter. I got Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Super Street Fighter 4. Ultra Street Fighter 4. I bought all of them. They got me. And, even though Ono, the guy over there did Street Fighter 4, he said he wasn't going to do no more iterations. He lied. There's a common, seemed to be a common thing in the fighting game era. Seemed like a lot of these people that make the fighting game lie. Harada, he lied. Told him, we're not going to bring Hiachi back. He's actually dead. Next thing you know, he's a DLC character. That's crazy. I guess they like to lie. That's just the world we live in. I say this much, ladies and gentlemen. Don't never believe any of these directors or whatever. Their word is null and void. These people that make fighting games, their word is null and void. Don't believe nothing they say. Just take everything they say with a grain of salt. But besides that, ladies and gentlemen, let me get down to the nitty gritty of the game. Chun-Li with them thick thighs, hard. Cammy with them thick thighs. Hard. Who else we had in this game? Oh, a bunch of characters in this game. Even bought Poison, Crazy Self back. Who else they had? After all the iterations, Poison. Let me stop. Ryu Ken, you know, whole bunch of characters. Sagat was in here. I enjoyed the game. Besides that criticism I had, it ended up being a great game. That's why I make number 3 on this list. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 3 has to be Street Fighter 4.
Time over. You win. Your destiny will be determined here. And the battle begins. Fight! Tiger Shot! Hadouken! 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 Tiger Shot! Hadouken! Tiger Shot! Tiger Shot! Shoryuken! KO! You win!
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we down to the last 2. Hang it there, baby. We almost there. Yes. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 2 has to be Aqua Paa. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Aqua Paa, great game. I talked about this game on my top 10 anime fighters. Great game to have. Shout out to my homie Nate and Tony. We used to play this one a lot. We play this a whole lot, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, we used to play this game a lot. We played some online battles too. I'll see if I can find some online battles up there. Show y'all how the online was. We used to play it. We had no problem with it. It was me, Tony, and Nate O'Matic. We used to always play this. And they used to beat me down with them super moves they used to pull off. One girl had a super move where she basically changed into a bikini and just do all kind of nastiness to you. Not in the way, get your mind out together, y'all. Not that way, but beat you down real bad. Just say, let me say that. Let me rephrase that. And I loved it. All these characters were from an anime. And my boy was the Ouroboros Wins. I used to like him. He had the 2 swords. And he had all type of assist partners you can get. They had add variety to the game. You know, those assist partners were great. You call them out, get them to do crazy stuff. I just picked the girl with a gun. She'd come out there and just start busting. Pop, 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 pop. Man, and then the stages on this game. The stages on this game was off the chain. My favorite 3 stages was Urban Freeway, or Highway or Freeway. I can't remember what it was. You fight and you on the highway, and the cars parked behind you and it's raining, and the music. Music off the chain on the game too. Then you fight at an anime convention. That's like a dream of mine. You know, I've been to anime convention, and they got it down pat. Then you fight at a concert where the girls was up there singing. Man, this game all the chain. This is an anime fan dream. If you like anime, you do yourself a disservice by not getting this game, because that's how great it is. You got all your anime characters in there. Not none that really known that I knew about at the time, but they there because, you know, anime brought anime some everywhere. But all these characters, they in the anime or manga, they in this game. Last boss is kind of crazy. She can reset things on you, but it's a great game, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoy it. Enjoy getting my butt whooped by it, and enjoy playing it, ladies and gentlemen. So coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 2 has to be Aqua Paa.
Yes! いった私は負ける戦いはしない 3, 2, 1, go! よしについてこれるか出番だ
語の運動にもならん。
Are you ready? 2, 1, go!
俺の動きについて来い。やってくる。邪魔だ。せやん。貴様の腕もまあまあだが。
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we finally here. We coming for that #1 spot. Anyways, coming in, ladies and gentlemen, #1 on my top 10 favorite PS3 fighting games of all time is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this game is off the chain, ladies and gentlemen. I got countless and countless and countless and countless and countless of hours. Oh, this game on the PS3, ladies and gentlemen. Love this game. Let me tell you a story. I probably said this story before, but I'm going to tell you again. My Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and one that was right before that. I remember when Marvel vs. Capcom 3 first came out, ladies and gentlemen. At first, me and my brother Torn, shouts out to my brother Torn, we played it. And we played it, we thought it was trash. We were like, man, this thing too simple. We done. And we was gonna leave it longer. We just got off of playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is a totally different game. And eventually we just kept playing it and playing it and playing it and playing it and playing it. And this game kind of grew on us. Ain't no kind of, it did grow on us. And man, loved it. I have a debate between Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because I don't like how they nerfed some characters on there. Like my girl Automatsu, they nerfed her. She lost a move that was real important to her, and she ain't got it on Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. They nerfed it. It ain't as strong as it used to be. I miss it. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great game. Automatsu, Thor, Hawkeye. You know, they brought Hawkeye, brought Nova, who was a headache. Who else got Doctor Strange, who was a headache in my brother Torn's hand. And a lot of characters they brought into this one, ladies and gentlemen. They added 13 more characters. A lot of people didn't like this game because, you know, the DLC tactics. You know, instead of, you know, giving out DLC, they made a whole new game and charged it, I think, $40 for basically the same thing with some tweaks to it, with some extra characters to it. A lot of people didn't like that. I ain't mind, because I'm a huge Versus fan. One of my favorite series of all time out there is the Versus series. Capcom, if you hear me, give us a release date on Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Game Collection, please. What y'all doing? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, great game. Love it. Countless and countless of hours. I used to be online playing this one too. Used to take them L's, but I used to give some out too, ladies and gentlemen. My team was Automatsu, Taskmaster, and Ryu. That used to be my team. I know it's a crazy looking team, but they used to get the job done. So my brother figured out what was going on. Now I got to switch to another team. He done beat me down so many times. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great game to have. Enjoy the gameplay footage, and let's wrap this thing up. That about wraps up, ladies and gentlemen, for my top 10 favorite PS3 fighting games of all time. Leave comments below, ladies and gentlemen, of your top 10 favorite PS3 fighting games of all time. I would love to know. Let me know down in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. I conversate with my people that comment, subscribers and non-subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Come join the Double Dragon 912 family. We are family. I got all my subscribers with me. Ha ha ha. Being silly, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you guys, girls, so much for watching. Stay tuned for more great videos like this on the way. Double Dragon 912 signing out. Peace out.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Go gentle.
Live and let die. Fight! First attack! Yes! Crossover attack! Air combo! Cool! Double two! Yes! Double two! Crossover attack! Crossover attack! Air combo! Good! Danger! Level down! Cool!
Yay! Now it's fighting time! Give it the win!
Crossover attack!
Sure you can!
Crossover attack! Reversal! Air combo! Air combo! Cool! Breach shot! Crossover attack! Beat shot! Advancing guard! Black danger! Beat! No! Down! No! Great! Left one attack! Air maximum! I got this! Danger!
Victory is ours!
Hyper combo KO! You win!
That's why I'm a super soldier.
Get ready for the fight of your life!